Hi there, this is Ranjit and welcome to the 149th live tech Q&A session. And you can ask me some tech related questions. And this live Q&A is powered by Lenovo ZUK. And to post your questions, you have to actually post it via Twitter. Let me show you that. And you have to use the hashtag that is known as askgeekyranjit. And already I can see quite a few questions. So let's have a look at the same. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. And also it's a good idea to follow me on Twitter because lately I've noticed that I've been pretty active on Twitter. So let's look at some of the questions. This we got from Kanan. I'll just refresh the questions, but let's have a look at this because the Moto Z was just launched today in India. Let me check the audio, guys. That's working. So we got this question from Kana. He's asking, finally the Moto Z available at rupees 40,000. What's your verdict on the Moto Z? Will it be worth at 40k? Regarding worth or not, Kanan, it's too early to answer that. I was also expecting that Motorola India would launch the Moto Z Turbo, which is the rugged version of the Moto Z, and that one has a beefier battery. The main problem I see with the Moto Z is the 2600 mAh battery. When I was in San Francisco, I had a look at the Moto Z. It looks very sleek, but I'm not very sure about the battery life because 2600 mAh and a Quad HD screen. Realistically, the battery life will be very average. That way, I might review the Moto Z Play. Yeah, it's not that powerful. It's running on the Snapdragon 625, but at 25,000, I want to see what it offers. So let's move to the next one. And I got similar questions from others also. That's why I'm taking this. This is from Gautam. He's asking, are you facing screen burn issues on the Moto G4 Plus? Many, including myself, are facing this issue. Gautam, I got this query from about 7-8 other users also from past 2 days. This is the Moto G4 Plus. I just started it and I got an update. So I'm, as you can see, currently updating it. And we'll let you know if this unit is also having any issues. I've not been actively using the Moto G4 Plus, but I will definitely test this out. And guys, those of you who are having this screen burn issue on the Moto G4 Plus, try to post pictures also on Twitter so that I can have a look at the same. Most of you guys are just writing you have a problem, but post the pictures. That way I can forward some of them to Lenovo India and or Moto support, and let's see if they answer that. This is by Teja. He's asking, do you think HTC will maintain the charm of last year's Nexus 6P with the new Pixel lineup? Let's see. The new Nexus 6, the Nexus, it's no longer called the Nexus. The new Pixels will be announced today, and live telecast is at 9:30 p.m. India time, so we'll know all the details. So I don't want to just speculate. I would say, yeah, it's made by HTC. Okay, we get a TV related questions. Let's take this also. And this is by Kirti. She's asking, have you tried the VoLTE TVs? If so, how do you compare it with the Lico TVs? Is Lico good with picture quality? Kirti, I tested the Lico 65-inch variant. You can check my review for it. I would say for the price, I think so after discount, it's come to 95,000. I feel it's pretty good for the price. I would say picture quality, it's not the best that I have seen, but again, for that price you don't get such a huge TV. If you're looking for a very huge TV and don't want to spend a lot, then you can have a look at Lico. I haven't personally tested the VoLTE TVs, so I'm not very sure. One thing that I liked on the Lico TVs is that many of the smart TVs, even from reputable brands, the mid-range smart TVs, their UI is a little bit sluggish. But on Lico, the UI, though it had some bugs, but the UI was very fluid. I don't know when it will be possible. I'm trying to review some budget TVs and also some of the Sony TVs because I got a lot of inquiries. Maybe hopefully by next month I can try to do that, but personally haven't used the VoLTE TVs. Again, you can check out my review of the Lico TV. I posted it last month for details. Again, one more question regarding Moto Z. Let's take that. Let me have some water, guys. This is by Sri Krishna. He's asking, what do you think about the Moto Z and the Moto Z Play? Is it worth the price? How will the mods fade out in India? Regarding the mods, I have mentioned this earlier also, and earlier today I also tweeted about it. The mods are going to be very expensive, and I don't think so. Most 99% of the people will buy the mods like the projector mod or the camera mods, because they are priced at 16,000, 19,000 or something like that. So again, regarding the Moto Z, I don't like that it just has 2600 mAh battery life. Moto Z Play, I don't want to comment. I will try to review the Moto Z Play soon, and will try to comment about that later on. But regarding mods, I don't see a lot of people buying the mods because they are pretty pricey. Let me quickly just refresh the questions, guys. Been getting a lot of questions. Okay, let's take this is by Shivansh Gupta. Which one would you recommend, OnePlus 3 or the A9 Pro, in terms of reliability, durability, camera? I'm not after performance. If you looks like you want that confidence of a well-known brand, so if that's the case, the A9 Pro would be your bet. The build quality on the A9 Pro is good, but it's a very big device, 6-inch and slightly on the heavier side. So if you want that, you can go with the A9 Pro. But personally, if it was me between the OnePlus 3 and the A9 Pro, I would go with the OnePlus 3, though the battery life is far better on the A9 Pro. I hope it helps you. Bruce is asking, is the iPhone 7 a good buy, or is it better to wait for the 10th anniversary iPhone? Obviously, we know that the next iPhone will be better than this. That's always the case. Apple keynotes always say this is the best iPhone that they have released. So obviously the next year's iPhone will be better than this one. This is the iPhone 7 that I'm using. Just started recently using this one as my primary smartphone now. Just today I switched. I was using it with the Lance VoLTE. Just put my primary from today onwards, and I feel it's a good phone. Biggest improvement I would say from the iPhone 6s, what I have noticed is in terms of camera performance. The camera performance has hugely improved. Battery life has also sort of improved a little bit compared to the 6s. But again, we are having a lot of expectations from the next generation of iPhone because it's the 10th anniversary. Rumors are that it'll have finally moved to AMOLED screens. Screen size also might change. So if you're bored with the current design of the iPhone 7, this one also feels, in terms of design, feels like the iPhone 6 or the 6s. So if you're looking for a new revamped design, then wait for the next generation. But as of now, the iPhone 7 is a good device, I would say. And thank you guys. I just noticed that we crossed 1,000 live users so quickly. So big thumbs up for that, guys. Okay, I'm getting a question on the Note 7. Let's take this. This is by Ujjwal Verma. Is it safe to purchase the new Note 7? Ujjwal Verma, as of now, you simply cannot purchase the Note 7 in India because Samsung India hasn't launched it. I, in fact, emailed Samsung India and I got a reply. They have said that they haven't launched the Note 7 yet, and they didn't give me a concrete date when they are going to launch. They said, yes, it's going to be launched soon. So wait and see. Hopefully they launch it this month and don't delay it further. But definitely they said, yeah, the new batches of Note 7 are going to come to India and it will be launching. So that's the official statement that I got. No dates are revealed. So wait, I would say. Again, let's move to the next question. And again, I'm getting headphone related questions. I like it. In fact, in the Flipkart sale, I did purchase the what was that, Audio Technica M50X. Excited about that, and I have the M40X. So if you guys want, I can do a comparison between the two. Anyways, I'm straying off. Let's look at the questions now. This is by Shashank, he's asking best headphones under 2000 and what's your opinion OnePlus 3 and even the Google Pixel phone. OnePlus 3 is a nice phone. I also did a re-review last month, so you can check out that, and I feel the OnePlus 3 now has matured. It's a very good phone for under 30,000. Let's see what Google offers with the Google Pixel phones and what will be the pricing. That's the interesting thing because it's made by HTC. Best headphones under rupees 2000. I haven't reviewed a lot of budget oriented headphones that I like. The Mi In-Ear Pro were nice for the wired ones. Wireless, I like the Soundpeats that I reviewed. This is the Soundpeats QY7. As you can see, I use them almost every day. I like the sound signature and it's wireless. I think so. Regularly it's priced at 1800. I don't know, in sale you might be able to get it for 1500 or whatever. So let's move to the next questions. Okay, let me just refresh again. The questions are just scrolling around. Okay, let's take this. This is a tricky. This is by Sudhir. He's asking best 4G VoLTE dual SIM phone with good battery life. In the budget range, I like the, what was that? Xiaomi Redmi 3S that does support VoLTE. I tested it at the launch Geo, and the battery life was also very good. So you can go with that in the budget range, I would say. I like that. In premium phones, again, mid-range, I like the OnePlus 3. It does support launch Geo, so you can even go with this one. That was fine. And what was this? This is the Lenovo Z2 Plus. This also has support for VoLTE. So these are the ones. And in premium phones, you can look at S7 Edge that had a good battery, and that will also support VoLTE. Hope that helps. Okay, let's move to the next one. Okay, this is by Naveen. He's asking Lenovo ZUK Z1 versus the Vibe X3 versus the Z2 Plus. Oh my god, versus the one. Which mobile has the best display and audio quality via earphones? In terms of audio quality, simply the Lenovo Vibe X3 will go ahead because it's an audio-centric smartphone and it has that dedicated DAC. So audio output, the best would be from the Vibe X3. Second, OnePlus 3, I've already mentioned also. I didn't like the output via the headphone jack. It's sort of very flat. That way, the Z2 Plus also has a decent output from the headphone jack, but the speaker audio volume is sort of on the lower side, I would say. So looks like you want, and the display was also very good on the Vibe X3. In fact, I would say I like the Vibe X3's display more compared to even the Z2 Plus. So looks like for your needs you want audio quality, then the Vibe X3 might be the best bet for you. Let's move. This is very interesting. This is by Sajal Soni. Which one will be your choice, Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge or the iPhone 7? Sajal, decide based on the operating system. What do you want? You want an Android phone or a iOS device? So that'll help you in deciding. Very two different platforms. Both the phones are really good. I've been using the iPhone 7 with my Reliance VoLTE SIM, but just from today I have switched to put my primary SIM, that's the Airtel 4G, and I'm happy with the performance of this one. I would say one thing I don't like with the iPhones is that it's not dual SIM, it's a single SIM device. That way with the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, I could have my primary Airtel 4G SIM and also the Reliance Jio SIM. So again, decide based on those parameters. Both of them are sort of good phones, but if you're getting the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, make sure you get a case. I have seen a lot of cracked Galaxy S7 Edges. They just slip out of your hand. It's like a soap bar, I would say. Let's move. Okay, I'm getting questions about Android N update. Vineet is asking, when will the OnePlus 3 get the Android N update? It will take at least about 3-4 months, I would say, because Android N update, even on the Nexus 6P, is not very stable. The Nexus 6P that got the Android N update, and after that, the performance degraded quite a bit. So Android N, just wait. I don't think so. It's going to roll out to third-party manufacturers this quickly. Hopefully in next 3 odd months you should be able to get it on the OnePlus 3 and other third-party devices. Momin is asking best pick for about 25,000. I would say add 3,000 rupees, get the OnePlus 3. Frank opinion, I would say. This Honor 8 also has, it's going to launch very soon in India. I'm testing this device as of now. I feel if camera is your highest priority, the Honor 8 should be on the top of the list. I would say it will beat almost any other smartphone in this category, but we don't know the pricing of the Honor 8 in India. It's going to launch mid-October sometime. So this is one if camera is centric. What else? You can have a look at the, as I told you, add 3,000 rupees and get the OnePlus 3. I would say that would be my frank opinion. Even the Mi 5 now has become good. I did a re-review last week, so you can check out that device also. Chandrasekhar, words about turning phone vaporwave. When we see actual devices, then we'll talk about it. Okay, let's take this regarding Flipkart sale and whatnot. This is by Trinad. He's asking, Flipkart is giving a discount on the Nexus 6P. Is it worth for about 35,000? I would say for 35,000, it's still now sort of expensive. I thought the price would go down to about 30,000, frankly, but it hasn't gone down because now it's sort of the old phone. The new Pixel phones are going to launch today, and frankly speaking, I feel the OnePlus 3 has more horsepower compared to the Nexus 6P. Don't get me wrong, the Nexus 6P is still a good phone. You should watch the video that I made regarding the comparison between the OnePlus 3 and the Nexus 6P. It's perfectly fine phone, but I frankly feel the price should have come down because the new Nexus phones, new Pixel phones, sorry, they have rebranding it to Pixels, are launching today. Just hold on and see what Google announces and what would be the pricing. That will be my frank opinion. Okay, this is by Mansoor Khan. He's asking, I have the iPhone 6s. Is it worth upgrading to the iPhone 7 Plus or should I wait? In terms of camera, as I've mentioned, the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus, the biggest upgrade would be the camera. So it depends. If you're not happy with the camera performance of the iPhone 6s, then you can consider the 7 Plus. But if you feel for your needs, the camera on the iPhone 6s is decent, then you can skip it, I would say. Okay, let's take some people are asking me about gaming laptops. Yes, asking me, sorry man, hardly review gaming laptops and stuff, so can't comment about it. Ninand is asking, when will Apple cut the price of the iPhone 6s? It should drop a little bit officially on 7th October. They have already dropped the price a little bit, so I don't know how much more they will cut after the iPhone 7 launch. That is on 7th October in India. And this is Nihal. He's asking, which microphone am I using right now? I'm using this Blue Spark microphone. It's an XLR microphone. I already made a video about this, so you can check out my channel, a detailed video. Earlier I was using the Blue Yeti, but these days I'm using this Blue Spark. Okay, let me just quickly refresh, guys. And before we continue, there is a poll that Lenovo wants to ask you guys. So here is the poll. We are asking, the easier it is to control your Android phone, the more you feel like using it. What button style do you prefer? First option, 3 physical buttons. Second, 1 button for everything. Hinting to Z2 Plus, I think so. Third is on-screen buttons. 4 doesn't matter to me. So let me see. Yeah, I've just made this poll live, so you can vote and give your feedback. Hopefully they will take this feedback into consideration. Let's move. Intex Iris Pro. Let's move. Subhash Khan is asking best mobile under 20,000. I'm a person who uses mobile for 2 to 2.5 years. Would like to have good build quality, not a camera guy. Okay, you clearly mentioned that you don't like the camera. So you have some options. I would say you can even look at the Moto X style. Now on the sale it was for 16,000. Decent phone. You can have a look at the Moto Z Plus. I would say been using this one. It's a decent phone, but just use it with the case. Lenovo is supplying this case, but I have been using it without this case, and I was in Goa. I don't know, because of sand or what, I see some minor scratches at the back. So if you're going to get the Z2 Plus, use it with this bundled case, I would say. This is Bhavit. He's asking, what do you think about the Intex Iris Pro? What is this? Is that wristband or what? If it's that wristband, Amit Bhavani was using it, and the tracking is sort of rubbish, I would say. Don't go for that. The Mi Band 2 is far better. Piyush is asking, why today live streaming quality looks bad? Max 480p. I'm just broadcasting it at 480p. Earlier at 720p or whatever higher resolutions was having a lot of issues, network issues, so want to be safe, I would say. So yeah, I'm broadcasting it at 480p. Anyways, let's move. This is by Manas. He's asking initial impressions of the RX100 Mark IV. RX100 Mark IV. Let me see. I've just placed it here. Oops. This is the RX. Let me go full screen, guys. So let me just, yeah, this is the full screen. So this is the Sony RX100 Mark IV. This is a point and shoot camera. But not on the budget. This is sort of a pretty expensive point and shoot camera, but the quality that you get, if you want a very compact size camera, as you can see, it can fit in your single hand like this. The picture quality is sort of amazing. I wouldn't say it's like, if you're just a casual user and take pictures, the pictures come out really good, and probably I would say one of the best point and shoot cameras that you can get, but it is pretty pricey. I think so. It sells in India for 65,000, and it can record video also in 1080p and 4K, but with 4K video recording it tends to heat up, so it records only up to 5 minutes. So primarily, like, I'm going to test it out with 1080p videos for vlogging and casual taking pictures and stuff, and if you guys want, might after a month or so post a review on this. But yeah, it's supposed to be one of the best point and shoot cameras that you can get, but certainly on the pricier side. Let me keep that before I break it. Let's move. Okay, where are these questions? This is by Arvind. He's asking, did you update your MacBook with the new OS Sierra? What are your thoughts? No, Arvind, I never actually upgrade quickly to the latest Mac OS because they are full of bugs, and I just can't take chances with production machines. So I haven't upgraded. Might upgrade after about 2 odd months. This is by Vaibhav Chawla. He's asking, what's the difference between normal and AMOLED display? I think so you are referring between the IPS LCD versus AMOLED. AMOLED has its own backlighting, I would say. It's hence the picture contrast ratios are really amazing on AMOLED, and the pictures generally look very vibrant on an AMOLED screen. For example, most of the Samsung high-end phones use AMOLED screens, whereas the other technology is IPS. For example, LG and most of the other smartphone manufacturers use IPS LCD screens. So AMOLED, I would say earlier the AMOLED screens used to have a lot of drawbacks, but now the AMOLED screens are gorgeous, I would say, and have noticed that many of the other vendors also that used to use IPS screens are moving to AMOLED. For example, the Moto Z that has a AMOLED screen. Rumors are that the next generation iPhone that's going to be launched next year will also have an AMOLED screen. So let's move. But in terms of pure color accuracy, I feel IPS LCD still offers the pure color accuracy. Because AMOLED, generally I've noticed the pictures look a lot more vivid than what they are in reality. But again, most of the people like that vividness. Uh, this is by Myth. He's asking, using the J7 Prime mobile since 1 week. It's a super mobile. Why aren't you interested in reviewing it? I already did have the J7. What is the J7 Prime? They have just added a fingerprint scanner. And MIT, not to disrespect you, but for that price of 17,000, you don't get an auto brightness sensor, you don't get gyroscope, you don't get a ton of sensors. Why the hell will a person buy it? Doesn't make simple sense. When Samsung will start implementing basic sensors, I will start reviewing it. But yeah, J7 Prime, if you're happy, be happy with it. But I don't like that they omit a ton of sensors, like a basic even auto brightness sensor is not there. What will happen if you're doing complex? I doubt it will have the gyroscope. Yeah, it doesn't have. I'm not sure about the compass. So what happens when you do complex, what do you say, GPS navigation? It will not work. I know why I'm not reviewing it. When Samsung starts to add basic sensors, then I will start reviewing the devices. At 17,000, it's not worth the money. There are a lot of better options in the market. Sorry about it. Okay, let's move to the next question. Which is best, the Snapdragon S810 versus 625 or the 650? The 625 is not that powerful, I would say. So simply the Snapdragon 810 will be more powerful. The problem with the Snapdragon 810 chipset is that it tends to heat up. That's why we have a lot of heating issues with most of the devices having the Snapdragon 810, and hence the battery life is also pretty average. I like the Snapdragon 650 or the 652. Both of them are decent, I would say. In terms of raw performance, again, they won't compete with the Snapdragon 810. But again, what I like is that the battery life that you get with Snapdragon 650 or the 652 is sort of amazing. So let's quickly move. Okay, this is by Meet Sharma. He's asking best DSLR for beginners and what lens to get with it. Meet Sharma, just today I was looking at Flipkart. They had on sale the 700D with two lenses. What is that? Regular 18 to 55 and 55 to 250 mm lens for 35,000 a watt. So I feel that's a great bet. You get that two lens combo and that should do the job, I would say. I still, with my Canon 70D, I still use the stock lens that I have. That's the 18 to 135 that I have. Korshu is asking which one is better in terms of battery life, Lenovo P1M or the Moto E3? I just don't recall because I haven't yet critically tested the battery life of the Moto E3. But I frankly feel rather than these two devices, get the Redmi 3S. That's a much better phone, I feel. Let's quickly just refresh the question, guys. Let me have some water. Okay, let's take this. This is by Shriddhat. He's asking which one is good in terms of looks, accuracy and reliability, Mi Band 2 or Intex First Rest? The Intex is horrible in terms of accuracy, I would say. So the Mi Band 2, if you want reliable tracking. Why do you want a health tracker if it cannot track the number of steps that you take accurately? With the Intex, I've heard that you walk 1500 steps, it'll show us at 6000 steps. Any day the Mi Band 2, I would say. This is by Negi. He's asking, are you excited about the Google event tonight and what are your expectations from it? Yes, I'm sort of excited about it. I feel the Google Home project will also be launched. Apart from that, we know that 2 Pixel devices, smartphones will be launched. Also, there are rumors that a new tablet will also be launched, and they're going to merge the Android OS and Chrome with it. So let's see what Google does. It's not just hardware. A lot of new software related stuff also is expected to be announced, and India time it will be at 9:30. Again, I have already tweeted it, the link, so you can check out my Twitter feed for that. Okay, This is by Sam. He's asking, I bought the iPhone 5 for 48,000 about 3 years ago. I like to upgrade to the iPhone 7, I think so, I'm assuming. Is it worth the money? Yeah, the iPhone 7 is a nice phone, as I've told you. And definitely, going from iPhone 5 to the iPhone 7, it'll be like a massive upgrade and you'll be really happy, I would say. Again, if you can digest the price, the basic one starts at 60,000 here in India. Okay, let's quickly just refresh the questions, guys. Okay, and I will... some of you are asking me about the new Nokia Android phones. Let's see, guys. I don't want to comment about it as of now. Let's see if it comes out and what they offer. There's a lot of hype, and I also feel they should do a good job, because a lot of people have a lot of expectation, but unless we see what it is, can't comment. Okay, let's look at this one. This is by Nihar. He's asking Moto G4 Plus at 10,000. Oh, is the Moto G4 Plus at just 10,500? Moto G4 at 9,500. Go with the Moto G4 Plus at 10,500, man. It has a far better camera, fingerprint sensor. So Moto G4 Plus. Moto G Turbo, no. Moto E3. Moto G4 Plus Play, no. Best value for money would be the Moto G4 Plus, I would say. This is by Sandy. He's asking, is the Moto G4 Plus still having problems? If I think so, you tuned in late. I just updated it with the new firmware, so I have to look new update that I got. So as you can see, it just shows update completed. So I have to look. I noticed that the heating has reduced, but I generally don't continuously use a camera for 10 minutes. I take pictures for 1-2 minutes, go and shut off the power button, then look at it. So I have to test if it heats up continuously with about 10 minutes of camera usage. Fahim is asking, Blackberry will not make any phones from now. Is it true? Yeah. They are getting out of the hardware market. They were making heavy losses. The Blackberries were sort of, I would say, dead. Hardly see any new Blackberries in the wild. So yeah, it's going. Okay. This again a Moto G4 related question. This is by Parth Sony. He's asking, which Android skin is better, Moto G4 Plus or the Lenovo Z2 Plus? The Moto G4 Plus is almost stock Android, I would say. The Lenovo Z2 Plus has that ZUI underneath, and over that they're using the Google Now launcher. So I would say in terms of performance, definitely this Lenovo Z2 Plus is a far powerful device. Obviously it runs the Snapdragon 820, and the Moto G4 Plus has the Snapdragon 617. So obviously this is faster, but in one area I feel the Moto G4 Plus might do better is the rear facing camera. Rear facing camera I feel is better on the Moto G4 Plus. So next question is a generic question. Let's just take this. This is by Sudhir. He's asking, considering the rapid changes in the smartphone market, what next? What can we expect going forward? I don't think so. We are going to see major changes now. A lot of improvements that we have seen in the past 3 years. There were a lot of innovations. But now, if you notice from the past 6-7 months, it has slowed down quite a bit. And now just manufacturers are concentrating on improving the camera performance. Battery life has started to get better in many of the phones. So I don't see huge improvements now. Incremental upgrades that we are going to see. And this mods and stuff, what Motorola has launched, I don't think so. It's really practical the way it is as of now. So guys, I'll be ending this session now because it's over 30 minutes. And again, do remember that I do this live Q&A every Tuesdays at 7 p.m. India time. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to follow me even on Twitter at @Geekyranjit. So again, guys, thanks for tuning. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you again next week. Signing off, guys.